Welcome to the video for the WP-AIM Automated Income Machine System by Stephen Pierce. This video is going to talk about configuring the freely downloadable WP-AIM WordPress theme. The WordPress theme is available for anyone to use at absolutely no cost whatsoever. If you've signed up for the AIM system on WPAIM.com for either a free membership or a premium membership, you can download and already have been provided with the links to download the WordPress theme, and we're going to assume that you've already installed that theme. In our test website for this video, we'll briefly show how you would do that. You would go in your WordPress dashboard to Appearance and then to Themes and click. And then when the page reloads, you would go to the Install Themes tab. You would click the Upload link and then click Browse to find where you downloaded the theme onto your desktop, and click Install Now, and the theme will be installed as it is pictured here on our themes page. For the purposes of this video, we are showing how to use AIM theme version 1.41. Once your theme is installed, in the WordPress left-hand sidebar, you would go to where it says AIM theme and click on either the heading or subheading to load the main theme configuration page. Inside the main theme configuration page, you have 5 different tabs: Layout, Backgrounds, Color Scheme, Home Page Content, Posts and Pages Content, and Navigation. For the purposes of this video, we are going to discuss how to set up the color, which would be the background, and the color scheme for your blog or website. The very first tab has 5 options. You can choose to have no background at all for your website. And in our test website, this is what no background would look like. It's a color scheme with absolutely no background around the edges of the content. You can choose to have a solid color for your background. All you have to do is click into the area. Let me drag this up so you can see it in the video a little bit better. Click into the input box there. First thing you want to do is choose a color. Let's say we would like, for the purposes, because since this is going to be a ladies watch website, the background color to be a lighter shade of pink. We'll choose pinks, and then we'll drag our color bubble as such, and then click away and click Save Changes. Now let me move my window so I can show you what the website is going to look like. Let me save the changes one more time. Okay, you can see the background went from white to pink. That's what a solid color would look like. Now, instead of solid color, let's try a theme image. Maybe you would like to go with something that's already configured. I'll choose the pink gradient background and save the changes. And then I will reload my website. What a gradient is it starts with one color typically, and it gradually changes colors. So you can see on the side of the background how it goes from pink to white. It fades right out. That is another option. Predetermined theme images. And at this point in time, the available backgrounds that are in the default download are gradient backgrounds of predetermined colors. In the premium download image pack that we have available for premium members, they actually have images for different kinds of niche websites. We have one option that is upload a custom background image. If you are graphically inclined and you have Photoshop or a program on your website or on your desktop where you can produce graphics. All you need is a background, a JPEG, PNG or PNG file, a GIF file, 1200 pixels by roughly 600, 593. And you can use that as your background. And what's going to happen is, again, that background is going to frame the content here. That's the option to upload your own custom background images. Click to browse your PC, and once you've done that, all you have to do is save the changes. The last layout background option is custom gradient. Now, like the gradients that we saw earlier, these gradients work the same way, but you can choose your own colors. You choose a top color. For this particular choice, let's go with a green color, okay? And I've chosen green in the color bar, and I'm going to drag my color bubble up to a brighter shade of green, and I'm going to click away. Then I'm going to click the input box again. Let me move my window up so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to again drag the color bar down to green, and I'm going to make this a very, very light shade of green. And I'm going to click away. Click Save to save my changes. And now that I've done that, what I want to do is I want to go back and check my website to see how it turned out. Obviously, this clashes with my color scheme, but I wanted to point out how custom backgrounds work. They start usually with a darker color, and then it fades out down the side of the page, you can see, to my other color. So if you have custom colors in mind, you can indeed do a custom gradient. Okay, so for the purposes of testing here, we're going to go back to what we had. We're going to choose to have no background at all, just leave it white. Next, I'm going to go to the color scheme tag. This particular video, again, we're just talking about layout backgrounds and the color scheme. You'll have to watch parts 2 and 3 to see the other tabs. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color scheme from what it currently is, which is custom, to blue. Okay. Now, within the color scheme, we can control 6 colors. The first input field is for header background, the top and the bottom. The second field is for the middle background of the header. The third field is for the widget headings. The fourth field is for the widget heading background. And the last field is for the footer. Now I'm going to save the changes. And I'm going to reload the page so you can see everything change. Now the background is none as we chose before. And now you can see this is my header, and it has a top navigation bar and a bottom navigation bar and a middle. And you can see the colors within the color scheme that we have are these two colors. Very, very similar. Now you also see this section of the sidebar is a widget, and this is a widget heading, and that is widget heading text. Let me go back to our original page, and you'll see here is white. That controls this text color. And the widget heading background is here. This is the color of that particular stripe, which is right here. And this lighter blue is the color of the footer background. I have to manipulate my window a little bit for you to be able to see that. On our test website, this is the footer. Now, again, this is the footer heading. Whoops, let me move that over so you can see. See links, exclusive offer. The text is white, as it is in our predetermined setup. The background color is this of the heading, of the footer heading or the widget headings, and the color of the background itself. Here, let me move over a little more so you can see. The background is this area behind the 4 boxes that goes in between and on top and on bottom. Okay. Now, one thing I did want to show you really quick before we end this video is the fact that you can choose from the predetermined color scheme: black, blue, green, orange, purple, or red, or you can go custom. Now, the nice thing about custom is, let's say you decided you want some grays, you want some blues, a little mixture of both. You can start with by clicking on black and then click custom second. And then once you've done that, just work off of the colors that are already here. Okay, you can decide, well, I like the header backgrounds black, but I kind of want a little color for the middle part. So what I'd like to do is make this a shade of blue and click away. The widget headings, well, let's leave them blue. Let's say, let's see, the widget heading backgrounds or the footer color. Let's make the footer color a lighter version, or maybe a slightly darker version of blue, like a steel blue. And then I click Save to save the changes. And I go back to our site and I reload the page. You'll see that the footer background has changed. Now let's look at what the header looks like. And the header, we have a mixture of blue and black. So that's how you can make your own custom color scheme. So again, that is how you change the color scheme, and that is how you utilize the layout backgrounds tab for the different kinds of backgrounds for the WP AIM automated income theme. Thanks, and be sure to watch versions 2 and 3, which will be the next videos in this series, which we're going to talk about the homepage content and navigation tabs, in addition to the special features of the theme for tag pages and category pages.